Hey everyone, we're back again with another box opening, unpacking, unboxing, whatever you want to call it. This is another one that came out of Metaphorical's auctions, and I've said this a couple times already, but you should definitely check it out. Again, I have no affiliation with them. I have no interest whatsoever in promoting them, other than the fact that they've been really providing a nice environment, fun environment, great for the comic community, and at the same time got a bunch of sellers that are really cool. They make it a fun experience to have them all take your money through the auctions. But, it's all in fun, and this box itself is from AMKM. Now, AMKM has a comic store over on the West Coast, and they're very reputable. They also have a YouTube channel, Instagram, blah, blah, blah. They have a whole bunch of stuff that's out in social media. But at the same time, they always come out and put out a lot of product out there. Definitely interesting characters. I have a little bit of a interesting relationship with them. Every time we're in the chats and every time we're on the auctions, it's kind of fun, actually. They actually take a lot of craziness from me, and they dish it back, and it's kind of fun. It makes the whole environment really interesting, and at the same time, I enjoy the banter with them back and forth. Hopefully they do too, or if not, they're probably going to hate me. But that being said, I have another box that came in. This one, again, is from AMKM. This is a big, heavy box. Now, you see this all ripped up. That's because I started to rip this open for the unboxing video, and it just so happened that I wasn't recording, so I had to stop. So, I'm opening it up now. As you can tell, this is a big brick. This is a heavy box. They sent it in flat rate. Did a good job with the packing. How good of a job could you possibly do when you have a stack of books like this? But most of the stuff that I got from them were from pulls. I want to say almost everything that I got from them were from a pull box. They had them at some point 2 for $25. Some were at I want to say 4 for $45, and then they had other ones that were like 10 for $30. So there's a mixed bag of value books in here as far as where they came in. Now, all their pulls, were they great? No. But that's depending on who's interested in them. Me personally, the reason I did the pulls and I like to get a bunch of random stuff like that is because, like I said before in this chat, in this video, on this channel, that I'm getting back into the hobby. I'm starting to rebuild my collection. And in order for me to be able to discover stuff that I don't know and don't really understand, I have to be willing to try different things. So AMKM has a huge variety of indies, a lot of weird books, weirdo books that they have, in my personal opinion. But that's cool because I get to read these things where if I went to a comic shop, I probably wouldn't pull them off. But because now I got them from these lots, I'll be able to actually check them out and read them. And if I like them, I'll keep them. If not, I'll just sell them off. Not a big deal. But they definitely got a lot of interesting things, and I definitely enjoy the stuff that they're coming with. Some of the stuff, if I remember correctly, I'm not too hot about. I'll show you the books now as they come in. Let me pull these books out first. Holy crap. Like I said, I started opening this up through the unboxing, but I didn't really see anything yet. The only thing that I noticed was the top book. Let me show you that one. This was actually the only one, I believe, that I actually won in an auction type of situation. And I was really happy to get this. I don't know why I won this so cheap. The grade is not that great, but at the same time, you can't go wrong. X-Men 106. The grade is a lower grade. I'm still learning how this 2.0, 3.0, 4.0 crap with CGC works. I don't know how it works exactly. But as you can see from the ticket, this one I had one for $20. And I'll pay $20 for this book in this condition all day, every day. No problem. because I guarantee you, all these early X-Men books are going to get hot. So I like this book a lot. Might give it a press, a cleaning, give it a little bit of sprucing up. Maybe you could get up to that 4 or 5 kind of a situation. Maybe even 5. Oh, who knows? But I don't really care. I need this for the collection because it's one of the books that I'm missing. So this was the only specific book that I won in an auction that I targeted. All the other stuff was random stuff that I got from pulls. So I'm going to put everything out there and let you guys know at the end of the video. I'll post it somewhere on this screen, how much I ended up spending for all these books combined. I'm going to keep this separately because this was the only one that was a hit like that. And I don't remember which books were from the 25, 2 for 25, or which ones were from the 10 for 30. But it doesn't matter. I'll just put the totals. You can see everything I got, and you can figure out if I did good or not. All right, so this is one of these weirdo books that came into one of the lots. I don't know what this is all about. I guess it kind of looks cool. It's, let me see, Death-Crazed Teenage Heroes, Superheroes. All right, number 1. And number 2. This is the thing that they do with their pulls sometimes. If you see this little piece of tape that's attached to them, they'll put 2 books out together as one pull. So in some cases, I guess because they're lower priced books, they'll give you 2 books or a bonus. I'm not sure. I have no idea about this book. I don't know what it's worth. I don't know what the story is about. I'm going to open it up. I'm going to see what it's all about. If it's a cool story, if it's interesting, I'll keep it. If not, this is going on eBay. I don't know. And then we got another one. There's another one of these double taped books. So 2 of them came together. This is Marvel double feature featuring Captain America and Iron Man. And number 11, again, featuring Captain America and Iron Man. So it's number 11, number 12. Looks like it's the Swordman that's in this. And pretty decent Captain America cover. Wanted. I think these are reprints. I'm pretty sure these are reprints. This is my old school collecting skills taking effect, and something comes from there. I think these are reprints. If they're not, great. I think I'll keep them. If they are reprints, I'll probably give them a read and then send them out either in a lot that I put on eBay or something like that. Or maybe I'll give my son. He could actually enjoy them. Not really interested so much in reprints unless it's specific reprints that I'm getting for a specific situation. I'm more into the originals, or if it's a reprint that has original stories that are connected to the reprint. So I'll check this out. If you know anything about these books, let me know, but I'm pretty sure that these are the reprints. And here we have, this actually I'm interested in. I'm really interested in because I've heard a lot of good things about the Immortal Hulk. And this is number 21. A lot of things about this guy, Ewing. Supposedly it's great. He's great. I'm really interested in reading this book. I think this was one of the cheaper lots that I got from. But I don't know if it's worth anything or not. I'll be very careful when I'm giving it a glance. But this is probably going to stay in my collection because of the fact that I'm interested. First of all, I like Hulk a lot. And second of all, I'm really interested in reading the story. I've heard a lot of great things. Here's another one. Batman Black and White, issue 2. Nice clean cover book. These last couple books, by the way, are in pretty clean condition. If not near mint, it's pretty damn close. Probably give a look at this Batman. I like stuff like this. So I think I'm okay with this book. We'll see what it's all about. Here we go. Here's another weird book. It's by Scout Comics. This is like a newer brand. It definitely wasn't around when I was collecting years ago. But supposedly they're coming out with good stuff. It eats what feeds it. It eats what feeds it. And there's some kind of dinosaur skull thing here. This is a freaking weird title. Freaking weird cover. But I'll check it out. I'll give it a shot. Hey, if it's worth something, great. If it's a great story, even better. Again, if you're seeing any of these books, and as you're watching the video, and you want to just put like a drop in the comments, let me know what these are about, if they're really good. Or if you see anything here that I'm not interested in, and you're interested in getting it from me, let me know. Send me a private message or something like that, or put a comment, and I'll send you my Instagram, and we can connect. Marvelous X-Men, Age of X-Men. Number one, I have never heard of the Marvelous X-Men. I have heard of the Uncanny X-Men. I have heard of the X-Men. I have heard of the Astonishing X-Men. Never the Marvelous X-Men. And I've never seen Colossus with a little goatee here. Don't know what these are about. I really don't. Nice cover though. Yeah, Magneto's got like a little beard here. I don't know. It's interesting. I think this might be Nate Gray. Don't know. Definitely interested in finding what it's about. I'm definitely gonna look these up for grades first, and see. I mean, for values first before I screw around and I read anything thoroughly and I damage it for some reason. Just in case I have anything that's really valuable in here that I'm not recognizing, I don't want to screw it up. So take that as a hint. Anytime you get a mystery box or anything, the random pulls or something like that, you don't really know much about these books. Look them up first before you play around opening up the plastic, whatever the case is. Just make sure that you know what it is you're looking at. This is part of the Star Wars craze, the High Republic. I do not know anything about this series. I know that supposedly it's really a hot series. People are really into it. High Republic, you got this little demon guy here. I don't know what the hell he's all about. I'm an OG Star Wars guy. So if you're not talking Chewbacca, Yoda, or Luke Skywalker, I don't know much about anybody else. I know Mandalorian because of the Disney thing and all this craziness that's happening there. But this is Magic #1, and I think they mentioned that this book was some kind of variant. And I'm not sure if this has anything to do with Magic the Gathering or anything like that. I guess I'll find out. If it is Magic the Gathering, I have zero interest in that. Not my thing. Not my thing. But I'll give it a shot. I don't know. I'm open-minded. Oh, here's an old G.I. Joe. And he's got a $24.99 sticker price on here. I don't know if it's worth that or not. It might be. I know G.I. Joes are hot right now. People are all crazy. I don't know if there's any first appearances in here, but I know all the old, first issues all have something significant going on. Even if there's nothing like really significant with the first appearance, the cover is great. This is a really nice cover. This I think is a keeper. It's going to stay in my collection, more than likely. Not sure, but probably. We'll see. If it's really worth some like crazy money, then I'll probably get rid of it. I don't know. Green Lantern, Green Arrow, number 90. It's a pretty good-looking book for a book of his age. I think this is... I know it's bronze. I don't know what year it's from. It's probably mid-70s. Don't know if there's anything significant about this specific issue. But this is the thing. Anything old, I'm keeping. Simple as that. Unless it's something I have duplicates of or something like that. Anything bronze, anything silver, I'm keeping. And I'm starting to feel that same way about copper books now. Speaking of which, here's a book that got lost from my original collection that I'm very happy to have replaced. And that's New Mutants #1. Not a high-priced book. Not a very significant book. But it's great to have as part of your collection, especially if you're a true X-Men universe fan. This was one of the original spin-off books written by Chris Claremont. Actually, a really interesting run on the New Mutants. I like it. I like this as a keeper. Again, it's not a major book. It's not a super expensive book. But it's definitely something I personally like, and I should want in my collection. Look at the stack we have already. And I haven't even touched. Look at this. I don't know how long this video is going to be, but we got a lot of books here. This says 1 per store. Now, what the hell is this? I have no idea what this book is. It's some kind of bull that's on a Minotaur, maybe. Demented looking bull thing. Pretty weird looking. Pretty cool, actually. I like it. But this got me intrigued right now. It says one per store. So that means it's not very common. And AMKM, they're really into these variant books. They're really into them. That and indies. So I'm going to check this book out. Don't know what it is. You know what? I'm going to check it out now. Screw this. It's in nice condition. Really nice condition. Super mint. Maybe this would be one of the first books I sent to CGC. Who knows if it's a good one. I don't know. Okay, so let's see. Oh, by the way, this is how I open up books that I don't know if they're worth anything or not, if they're good or not. I don't want to damage them, so I'm super careful. This is another book that's from Boom Studios. And it says, oh, it's by Grant Morrison. That's pretty cool. That's really incentive covers by Peach Momoko. Oh, I keep hearing about this Peach Momoko chick. I'm not into her. But if this is one of her covers, this is actually not a bad cover. Proctor Valley Road. So Proctor Valley Road, number 1, by Boom Studios. Grant Morrison. Hey, let's check it out. I think this will be a keeper. It's interesting. It's kind of weird, kind of cool, kind of me. So I think I'm keeping this. This was actually a good one. This was actually a really good pull. Amazing Spider-Man 344. And for anybody that doesn't know what this book is all about, this is the first official appearance of Cletus Cassidy. Now, who is Cletus Cassidy? He is the guy that turns into Venom. Not Venom, Carnage. And everybody's freaking out about everything early appearances Carnage. So, I think I have this somewhere in one of my boxes. Maybe, if it was in one of the lost books. But even if I don't, I'm very grateful for this one, because this is pure spec play. So when the condition's actually pretty decent. We'll see if it can get me pressed. I'm going to go to my local comic guy and see if it's worth it to CGC this. Because if it is, I will CGC it. Because the craziness that's happening right now, I might be able to cash in good with this one. I don't know. Either way, it's $30-$40 all day, every day on eBay. That's what it's looking like in this condition. Oh, this is a nice one. G.I. Joe, number 100. I don't think there's anything significant as far as first appearances or something that goes on in this book, other than the fact that it's an awesome cover, and I believe this is like one of their top covers ever. And, Cobra Commander coming back with his, hood and all that stuff. Can't go wrong with that. All right, this is going into the G.I. Joe collection. I don't know if I want to build a run or not with G.I. Joe. I'm not sure of that. From one 80s entity to another. Transformers number 8. This one, I think, has some value to it because it is the first appearance, from what I can tell, of the Dinobots, or first full appearance. Oh, now I remember. So, I had this, and then this came in too, and these were attached, so they were as one pull. So I have 6, 7, and 8. There are a few key appearances here. I don't remember who's who. Dinobots is the most significant one I could think of. But this is all feeding into this crazy 80s nostalgia that everybody's going into. Don't know yet. Even with the G.I. Joes, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep these or sell them. I'm not sure. I'm going to show them to my son, and if he likes them, I'm going to... Oh, look at this. A nice little letter. Look at that. Thank you for your support, AMKM. That's from AM. Oh, it's two guys, by the way, AM and KM. One's a nice guy, one's a weird guy, but they're both cool. Ultra Mega. This I'm really interested in. I read a review on this, and at the same time, I'm really interested. And this is like almost like a hybrid manga, Western book. I don't know. I'm into this stuff. So this I'm definitely into. I like that. By the way, I say this every time I see a box. Writing thank you does not cost you a damn thing, and it's a very polite gesture. So thank you, AMKM, because you're courteous. And you wrote thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Oh, this is a good one. So this is Dark Horse Presents, number 36. This is one of the few ones that I knew right off the bat what it was when they pulled it. Big deal about this one is this is the first actual encounter between Predator and aliens. And everybody knows the movie came out for the Predator versus Aliens. There was a whole series, Predator versus Aliens. And now that Marvel took over the entities back from Fox, they will do something with it, I guarantee you. And I'm actually looking forward to it. I mean, Aliens just released a new series, so that's pretty good. Great book. I love this book. Definitely one of my favorites. This is my favorite book that I received at this point. But as far as the pulls are connected, this is definitely one of my favorites that I got. Okay, some more Bronze Age magic. Justice League of America, number 118. Don't think there's anything significant about this book whatsoever. I don't think it's priced really high whatsoever. But it's old Justice League. It's cool. DC don't get any love. But that's fine. There's another DC book, and this one is actually making me very happy. Because it's a Superboy number 12. Again, it's a DC book. They don't get a lot of love, but I give them love. And I'll tell you why. They're the originals. They're the OGs. They're the ones that started all this crazy character, costume character situation. Nice, bright yellow cover. Like it. Interesting. This is definitely a keeper. This is definitely towards the top of my list as far as more favorites that came in. Probably not worth much, but I like it. This is interesting. Critters, number 38. This looks like it's Usagi Yojimbo. When I got this live on the auction, I asked what the hell is this rabbit book. Somebody said Albedo. I don't know what the hell that is. If it is Usagi Yojimbo, an early appearance, it's probably a low print run. It is from Fantagraphic Books, which that stuff I do remember are very low print runs, and this could have some serious value. Never was a big Turtle guy, never was a big Usagi Yojimbo guy, but at the same time, I do appreciate their place in comic book history, and at the same time, I know that they do have a lot of people that love these books. So, questionable whether I want to keep this or not. I'm not sure. I'm going to see if I have any other books like this in my current collection, and if I do, I might start to build a little bit of a run together. I don't know. If this is only one-shot book for myself that I have, I don't know if I'll keep it, because I'm a compiler. I like to get full runs of books, so we'll see. This is another good one. This one was Vision and Scarlet Witch, number 1. This book was always in dollar bins when I was a kid. Nobody wanted it. Dollar bins. This was in quarter bins. What the hell? But now, with WandaVision and all this craziness, and this is actually a really sharp-looking copy. It's actually pretty good condition. You can see that. It's in nice condition. Some maniac WandaVision fan would be willing to pay decent money for it. So, this is probably going to go for sale on my end. Because I do believe I have a full run of these. Again, don't forget, it's a full collection. This is 1 to 12. These 1 to 12 series, 1 to 4 series, 1 to 6 series that they used to do all the time. Those were my favorite things to collect because I could get the whole story, beginning to end, and not have to worry about continuing after that. So, all right. So this says Comic Journey 10 for 30. I'm not sure which books. I think they got a little mixed up over here. Actually, I think I mixed something up. Okay. Next book is Power of Warlock number 4. Another Bronze Age beautiful book. Everybody knows the story of the Warlock. I'm keeping this. I like the old stuff. I like old Warlock. I like old Jim Starlin stuff. This thing. Don't think there's anything significant other than it's number 4. Power of Warlock. Okay, so I think this is a run of 30 books right now. Non-Stop Spider-Man #1 variant edition. This was part of a 1 for 30 lot that was in there. Supposedly this was a big book. I have no idea if this is good or not. I never even knew there was a Non-Stop Spider-Man. So, I'll check it out. Yeah, these are all the 10 for 30 lots. Firepower, #1, image by Robert Kirkman. The only thing that makes this interesting to me is the fact that Robert Kirkman wrote it, and anything that this guy writes, for some reason, gets put on a TV show, and he makes killer money on it. So, I'm keeping it purely for spec, because it's Robert Kirkman. And if it's a great story, so be it. Bet nobody knew that Invincible was going to go crazy the way it is right now. And then Give Me Liberty by Frank Miller. I think this is kind of an obscure, weird book. But it is Frank Miller. And I am interested in a lot of Frank Miller stuff, especially older stuff. So I'll check it out. It's Dark Horse. Don't know if I want to keep this or not. But it's definitely a reader. I think these books are all mixed up as far as what the lots were from. But it's alright. I think I can figure out which ones were higher priced. This supposedly was a good book. I'm not into droids. But a lot of people are. A lot of people love Star Wars and anything related to them. Old Star Comics from Marvel's offshoot for the Kitty brand. I don't know. Not my favorite. Definitely not my favorite. At least I don't have a lot of them. If it was #1, I would have been more hot about that. But I don't know what they're worth. I gotta look it up. Punisher War Journal, #1. AMKM has a $14.99 sticker on here. And as far as I can tell, the condition's pretty good. I don't think it's a near mint plus, but it's very fine to near mint minus maybe. Pretty cool. Maybe with a little bit of cleaning and passing, it'll be a really nice copy. I'll check it out. I'm happy to have this because this is one of my lost books, and I recovered it through this lot. I'm really happy about this. Next book I need to get from my Punisher missing books is Punisher #1 and Punisher 1 through 4, the miniseries that came out originally. But I'm happy with this one. I am. Here's another weirdo book, Stag End or something like that. I have no idea what this is. It's from Antarctic Press. If anybody knows anything about this book, let me know. I have no idea about this. I don't know what it's worth. Is it cool? Is it not cool? I don't like it at all. Look at this guy's face. Look at her. Not me. Not the kind of art I'm into. This could be worth $10 million for all I care. I'd sell it in a heartbeat. I don't like it. But that's me. And then we have another book here. Freedom Fighters #2 from a 12-issue maxi series, Plastic Nightmare. Okay. DC Universe. Don't know anything about this book, but I will find out. Not even going to comment much about it because I really don't know what to say about it. I don't know. House of X, #5 of 6. So I heard some good stuff about it. This is a variant edition. Of course, it's got to be a variant edition. This came from AMK. He loves these variant editions. Nice cover. Nightcrawler on the cover. Pitchforks. Blah, blah, blah. Like it. I heard a lot of good things about the House of X. I think if there's a trade paperback, I'd probably pick it up just to read it. If I really like it, I'll probably pick up all the original copies after that. But I'm glad I have the first piece to that my House of X collection because I don't have anything of that I like. It's way too new compared to the stuff that I have. Here's another one that's actually a really cool cover. And it's a variant cover of Batman 66. Don't know if anything is significant about this. But I'm seeing everybody and their mother is making variant covers of all these crazy books. I don't know what the story is. I really don't. What is the story with that? They're killing the market with all these variant covers. Make one, maybe two. That's it. That is it. Here's another book. I Make Boys Cry. Look at this. She's got a freaking sword, blood all over the place, and pretty twisted looking. With a sword like that, chopping people up. Yeah, I would say you make boys cry. I guarantee that happens. Don't know anything about it. I'll look into this book. If anybody knows anything about this one, let me know as well. And Venom number 26, second printing. Don't know why this has a second printing. It must have been something really good that happened here for it to have a second printing. I'll find out. Okay cover. I don't like the art on the cover that much. It's a little bit too, I don't know. It's not me. But I've seen a lot of Venom covers that look way nicer than this one. But hey, it's a Venom. Can't go wrong with that. Second printing. I don't know why. I gotta find out why. And we got Batman Superman 4 variant cover. This is a nice cover. See, I like this kind of art. See how nice and clean this art is? It's not my favorite art, but look how much more effort, how much nicer and refined this is than this. I like this. I like this kind of art better. And then we have Thor number 6, variant edition. I think there is something very significant about this. I don't know what it is. I don't know if this is Null or Black Winter or something that I've been reading about, but there's something significant about this. I'm going to find out what that is. And then we got Female Furies, number 1, from a 6-issue miniseries. And he's got an $8.99 Daredevil 1 Del Auto variant on here. What the hell does that mean? I wonder if you put the wrong sticker on here. See? It says Daredevil 1 Del Auto variant, $8.99. Which, by the way, you gave me this in a 2 for $25 lot for $8.99. You should at least take the sticker off and pretend that it's worth more. Female Furies. I hope you're hearing me, AM Cam. Love you guys. Some of these books I don't like. I don't know what the story is with this. I'll find out. Then we got Jim Henson's Storyteller Sirens. I don't know what it is this is all about. But it's Jim Henson. Pretty interesting cover. Number 1. All right. Bad Reception, number 3, by Aftershock. Anybody know what this is about? I don't know. I'll find out. And then we got an Iron Man number 1. What series is this? Like number 500 series of Iron Man number 1? I don't know. Nice cover though. Pretty good cover. Nice artwork. Good condition. Don't know what it's all about, but hey. Oh, this is another weird book. Archie vs. Predator 2. I guess they couldn't have enough Archie vs. Predator. They had to make a second series out of it. And this is number 1 of it. I guess Archie's facing Predator. Why the hell do they make Archie vs. Predator? Now this makes me want to read it. Just because of the fact that it's so bizarre. Although, I did watch a few episodes of that Riverdale show. It was pretty cool. It wasn't that bad. Actually, it was kind of weird. But some episodes were not bad. I don't know if this is from the same world as that is. I don't know. We'll see. And Unsacred number 2 by Ablaze. Nice clean copy. I don't know what this is about. Don't know if it's good. I have no idea what this is, but hey. Unsacred. At least the art's good. What the hell is this about? And you got some weird books that you give me. But hey, thank you. So, overall, I think I accomplished what I was looking to do from the books that I purchased from AMCAM. Are all the books great that I got from these random pulls? No, absolutely not. But that's always a gamble whenever you're taking pulls and stuff like that. You don't know what you're getting. And then what something might be worth today might not necessarily be the same value tomorrow, or et cetera, et cetera. You could get something that's worth $20 today, and tomorrow it could be worth $10. Or if you buy something that's $10 today, it could be worth $30 tomorrow. That's just how the market is. So I'm not holding that against him. I'm holding it against him that some of these books are weird, but a lot of people like these weird books. And I'm going to get to read some weird books that I never would have thought of reading, like this thing, Bad Reception. And I'm going to enjoy them. And if they're really good, I'm going to start picking up these series. And this is the way it's going to give me the opportunity to discover the stuff I've been missing for all these years in the comic book world. Don't get me wrong, I'm still going to be picking up these books. But I'm happy that I'm getting a lot of other books. So AMCAM, you get 2 thumbs up as far as your packaging, your professionalism, making it fun during the auction environment. By the way, check out his YouTube page, check out his Instagram. I'll put the stuff below on the video, whatever, and you can check him out. And by the way, he does a whole bunch of really exclusive books and variants. I'm learning about all this stuff as we're going, but it's got really some cool stuff that he's working on. So I think he's the only guy that you could possibly get them from. So definitely check out his website as well. But that being said, thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. Click a like button, put a comment. Maybe one day this video will get monetized, and I'll actually be able to buy a pencil with the money I make. But till then, keep it comics, and I'll be back with you guys soon.